So I was thinking about maybe doing this in kind of like either a 2 or 3-part series, just because I've gone 3 different times and I definitely learned something new each time that I went, and I just don't want to have this long, 25-30 minute video. I know my Ireland video was a little lengthy, but I tried to include the major bullet points. And again, I mean, I've only been there once versus Paris. I've been there 3 times now, so I feel like I've accumulated a lot of information. So I just want to get that out there as Air Force term, as streamlined as possible. Just because, again, I don't want to bombard everybody with this long video and you're kind of just like fast forwarding through, like, okay, we're going to get to the good stuff. So let's just go ahead and get started. I feel like one of the more important things that I learned out of the times going to Paris is where to stay. The thing about Paris, though, Paris is so much city in one small location. So on the map, it might say that you're 2 miles away. I feel like 2 miles away in Augusta, Georgia seems much closer than 2 miles away in Paris. Two Paris miles is a long way. It's a long way if you plan on either walking everywhere, if you plan on taking the train, if you plan on taking a cab. I definitely do not recommend renting a car unless you plan on going somewhere that's way outside of the city. Like, I think Disneyland Paris is kind of farther that you would need a car, anything like that. But if you plan on just staying within the Paris city proper, I definitely don't think that you should rent a car. Driving anywhere there is a nightmare. It is even taking a cab anywhere. Again, we were about 2 miles out and it took us a while to get places in the cab. So anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and try and put the maps up.
The first hotel that I stayed in, the Hotel de Senlis. It's relatively close to Notre Dame. The Louvre Museum is right there. And the Eiffel Tower is right there. I already looked it up and it's about 3.1 miles away from the Eiffel Tower. I thought that this was a relatively good location to find just different things to eat, different means of transportation. There were metro stops really close by. There were bus stops close by. And even if you decided to walking along the Seine, that river right there, it was extremely beautiful. There are all different little stand-up shops where they sell older books or paintings, and it's just really, really pretty. And even if you walked through the Luxembourg Gardens, and there are just so many other things that you could see along the way if you were walking, like I said, towards the Eiffel Tower or even towards the Champs-Élysées for the Arc de Triomphe. But either way, I would say that's definitely a really good location. I wouldn't have ventured much further. And this is probably my favorite by far, just because look where the Eiffel Tower is. It was really, really close. And it's not just for the Eiffel Tower, but as you continue walking north, you see that the Arc de Triomphe is there, again, along the Champs-Élysées. And even if you were to walk to the Louvre from there, it's just right there. And then a little bit further down, you get to Notre Dame. So you basically hit all of the major points with so much more in between. And even the style of the hotel, I very much enjoyed it. It was just a cute little French hotel. This was the third hotel I stayed in, and probably my least favorite. Just because it was, again, Paris miles far away from everything. But on top of that, it definitely wasn't the nicest hotel. The fact that we had to purchase our own towels, and it just was very much just a bed and a shower, and even that was not my favorite. But anyway, I digress. So as we look here, it's a little further back in comparison to the other two. So we have the Eiffel Tower up there, northwest, and then the Arc de Triomphe a little bit past that. Notre Dame over there, northeast. We had dinner reservations at a hotel, Le Sens Unique, and I will find that really quick. Okay, so according to this, it's 4.5 miles and it should take 23 minutes. That was not the case for us. We had dinner reservations and we were about 30 minutes late because it took us close to an hour to get there because the traffic was so bad.
I decided to move a little bit because this window done messed me up. I'm trying to get some natural light over here and they want to play with my emotions. Anyway, in the interest of keeping this video relatively short, that's all I'm going to cover for today. So if you're interested, please keep watching this series. And of course, if you have any comments, questions, suggestions for topics that I should cover, definitely let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, press the like button down below. Feel free to share my videos. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you stick around for the rest of the series. À tout à l'heure!